Streaming. It's easy, right? It's a guaranteed, effortless route to money, popularity, and sneak sponsorships. However, I've been streaming for well over 6 months at this point, and I'm yet to hit my first 1 million subscribers. I know, it's weird. So I thought I'd assess why that is, look at all the things I've discovered that I do wrong when streaming, and even though I'm probably not going to change because I'm lazy and stubborn, hopefully you can learn from my ongoing mistakes. So, here are the 8 things I do wrong as a streamer, which I'm probably not going to change, but you totally should. Number 1. So what do you need to become a successful streamer? Stuff, right? Lots and lots of stuff. I've invested quite a lot of money so far in my streaming setup. Currently I own a beautiful green screen, a decent gaming PC, lighting equipment, 2 XLR microphones, a very snazzy audio interface, a game capture device, mirrorless camera and cam link, additional webcam to film my dog, more lights, several hats. How much of all this stuff is actually making my stream better and more fun? Not a lot, to be honest. Streaming can be done on a budget. You don't have to spend your life savings on having all the best equipment, because chances are you're not going to make that money back for a very, very long time. And your viewers probably aren't even going to notice the difference between you having a setup that costs thousands of pounds, or dollars, and the budget options. Remember, these people are just here to hang out with you, and you can incrementally increase the quality of your equipment as the time goes, if you feel it's necessary. That being said, am I going to be buying a Stream Deck soon? It is already in my basket. Do I need it? No. Is it going to change my stream quality? Not really. Am I still going to get it? Probably. Number 2. As Benjamin Franklin once eloquently put it, by failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. Plan your streams. Planning your streams is super important. Not only will it allow things to go a bit more smoothly your end, but it'll actually end up being a much more watchable experience for your viewers. And part of that preparation is deciding beforehand what the titles for your stream is going to be. Before you go live, you need to check that you have a catchy stream title, have updated your going live notification, and made sure that the correct game and tags are chosen. It is advised that you create these well ahead of time, maybe creating a spreadsheet or Word document with title ideas and such, so that they can be copied and pasted in when you're ready to go. However, it's not recommended you do what I do, which is sit down right before you're about to go live, realise you haven't got a title, you haven't put your tags in, and you haven't got a catchy notification, so you just end up putting something really boring and generic in. They matter, plan them. Number 3. So you're a small streamer, right? You know a really terrible way of increasing your discoverability? By bouncing around from game to game and playing games with really small viewer numbers. Yes, in an ideal world, you could play what you want, when you want, and each stream would result in a tidal wave of new followers. In reality though, if you want to make a name for yourself, you need to stick to a game and build a core group of followers from there. People are originally going to start watching your stream because they like the game, not because they like you, as they don't know you at this point, but they know the game. So pick a game, or 2, which has a decent following but which isn't oversaturated, and stick with it. Build your core group, and then hopefully they will happily watch if you do choose to diverse a little. Me, on the other hand, in the last few months I have played Mario 64, Dark Souls, Mario Maker 2, Banjo-Tooie, GoldenEye, Diddy Kong Racing, Pokemon, Mario Kart 8, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Animal Crossing, Toy Story 2. Why do I do this? I think it's because I've got a short attention span and I just love retro games, but unfortunately that does mean that I'm going to be mostly streaming to very small numbers, if anyone at all. Am I going to change that? Well, here are the games I'm planning on streaming soon. I guess I'd just rather be playing a game that I know I loved, but this is massively hurting my growth on Twitch, so you should pick a category and stick to it. Number 4. Speaking of sticking with it, do you remember at the beginning of this video I said there was going to be 8 ways? Well, it's actually only 7. Do you feel let down? Like you had certain expectations that aren't being met? Like I promised you one thing, but now I'm delivering something different. Well, that's how people feel when I miss my stream schedule, which happens all the time. I picked a few days and times so people could have consistency and know when I was going live, but little by little, that is slipping and slipping and slipping. This is how my pre-stream normally goes. Ugh, I have 2 hours before I'm due to stream. I should really get ready. An hour? That's plenty of time. 20 minutes to eat, get the stream ready, make myself presentable. Easy. Oh god, look at that, how did that happen? And then I go live about 10 to 20 minutes late, if at all. I may not have loads of followers or waiting for me to go live, but I'm setting a really bad precedent that I'm really bad at time management. But at the end of the day, what's more important, going live on time or procrastinating? Oh, number 5. Number 5. So for this one, I'm going to use my son's alphabet letters to demonstrate. If I were to ask you to look at these letters and locate each one in alphabetical order, chances are you could do this task super easy and quick. But how about now? Yeah, it's literally impossible to do. Organisation is key to productivity, so whether you're using OBS or Slabs, or those are the only two I know of, you need to keep your assets in a sensible order and well named, so that at the drop of a hat you can find what you're looking for and don't have to be searching through a mishmash of displays, inputs, audio files, video files, images, other devices. Do I do that? Well, I currently have such amazing useful assets such as unnamed file, capture one, back, very back, 456 HD HD HD.png, and they're in no sensible order. Name your assets, remove assets you're no longer using, and use folders where possible. It'll just make things so much smoother for you. I just can't be bothered. Number 6, did you know that I'm on Twitter and Instagram, and I have a fairly geeky Discord that you could join? No, probably not. Mostly probably because this is the first time you've ever seen me in a promoted video, but equally my new followers don't know I have those things either because I never promote them. Alongside this, I'm terrible at networking with other creators. I 100% see the benefit. Dropping into other people's streams, I do all the time. I just tend to lurk and spend channel points. I'm doing myself a disservice by not fully leaning into the amazing communities I'm already a part of. Honestly, I think it's a confidence thing. I'd rather not big my own stream up if people were to ask, or get talking in already established groups. But truth is, most communities are really welcoming, and by contributing to another person's follow base and being part of that may result in more eyes on your stream too. Get yourself out there, get chatting in other people's streams, start promoting yourself on your own socials, create a TikTok, whatever. This video is the most I've done to promote my own Twitch in quite a long time, and the novelty's worn off now, so I'm probably just going to go back to streaming to very few numbers and hoping people just stumble upon me. And finally, number 7. I like pretty things. I like individuality. I like designing things that are aesthetically pleasing as possible, and I'm not terrible at it. But what I am terrible at is knowing when good enough is good enough. I spend hours and hours designing and redesigning templates for my stream. It's a terrible waste of time when I could be using those hours to plan my streams, organise my OBS, promote via social media, network with other creators. There are plenty of resources out there, many of which are free that you could download for your stream, overlays, plugins, alerts, etc. Using these just because they aren't original to you is going to make very little difference to your viewers. People aren't likely to notice the slight change in colour I made to my stream or that slightly revised logo. It really is a truly waste of my time. An example of how I waste my time is I spent 6 hours putting together an alert for when somebody follows me. If you'd like to see it, come follow me on Twitter. I'm only joking, here it is.
Marvellous.
And I love it, and I'm very proud of it, but it was a complete waste of time. Like, nobody's going to follow me just to see that animation. No one's going to really notice the time. No one's going to assume it took me 6 hours to put together because I didn't know the proper way of doing it. Don't waste your time trying to get everything perfect on your stream, because what's more important is using your time cleverly. Cleverly? Cleverly. Smartly. Smartly. Well, there you go. Those are the mistakes I know I'm making as a streamer, but probably won't change. I really hope you found some of this useful, and if you think we might get on, come say hi on Twitch. There are plenty of other things that I do wrong, but this video was long enough as it is, so if you'd like to come and see the mediocrity live, by all means. Alright, thank you all, stay safe, and stay fairly geeky. See you soon, bye bye! Oh, and by the way, yeah.